You should be vibing.
Hey hotties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a get ready with me while I rant about what happened yesterday. I really had to get myself back into, my mode where I'm just like cool, calm, and collected, because yesterday was just a very triggering type of situation that happened yesterday. Guess who it involves? Lyft, of course. And before I start this get ready with me, you guys, as you can see, I've already prepped and primed my face. I've also done my eyebrows already off camera, and we're just going to go ahead and get into this look. If you are new to my channel, again, hi, I'm Shay Holt. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment, you guys. So this is actually my first get ready with me. I'm going to tell you guys about pretty much, camera messed up. I'm going to tell you guys about pretty much my experience with another Lyft driver. So you guys, I don't know what the hell is in the air, but it was definitely a situation where, of course, unfortunately, I had to report this guy. I had already had vibes, like very like negative vibes before I got in the car with this guy. Like I was already picking up on his energy. And as soon as I got in the car, I had automatically, my radar had went off. Even though this was an old man, like they tell you, don't hate the player, hate the game never changes. It's always a new player. So I had already got some tendencies from this dude, and as soon as I got in the car, he did one of these and then went back to driving. Strike one. So as soon as I get the car, I get you like what you see, but you're driving and your job is to drive. In the middle of us heading to my destination, which was 6 minutes away, he's on the phone with, I'm assuming this is like a friend or something of his, because at first I thought it was maybe like his sister or something, but I later on found out that this was not a family member, this was a friend. So this friend of his was telling him about an unfortunate situation with her. Her brother had unfortunately passed away from a heart attack. And she was very distraught, and she was still in shock from what I was hearing. He's like, well, I send my deepest condolences to you. I'm always going to be there for you. Don't hesitate to call. And then he decides he wants to throw in his shot. He's like, so you still with, let's call him, you know what, that we're not going to call him anything. His name is Willie. Willie decides to ask her, is she still with her significant other? He was like, so you still with, such and such? And she was like, yes, I am. He was like, oh, okay, well, what, he can take care of you. He got you, honey. He can take care of you. Feeling a little salty. I can hear it in his voice. He was trying to shoot his shot with his little old ass. Looked like he was probably in his 60s. Anyways, y'all, so I'm trying to figure out what palette I want to use today. Anyways, he's sitting up here. He was like, well, I got to get off the phone with you. My rider just got in the car and I can't be on the phone. You should have got off the phone as soon as you saw me come out the house, but okay. He gets off the phone with her, and he was like, sorry about that. She lost her brother, and it seemed like everybody is just dying nowadays. And I'm like, well, you're not wrong about that. And he was like, so how long you been staying there? You been staying that long time? Mind y'all, I'm not, as you can see, I'm not at my house. Like, this is a whole different place that I'm at. It's my homies. So I needed to take a break to get away. And homie knew how to, put a smile on my face. So y'all, I was like, I played it off, I lied. I'm like, Yeah, I did. I lived here a long time. He was like, oh, okay, well, baby, you might want to get your grass cut because you know that's not okay the way your grass is looking. I'm like, okay, I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate your opinion or whatever. I'll take a note of that. He was like, cause I see that it's a lot of white people around here. Pause. What? I automatically knew this was about to become a racial type of thing. I can't stand it with my people. Like, I understand, yes, we have circumstances where we do have racist people who unfortunately do fall in the Caucasian category. But what we not about to do is bring that up on my good ass day. I'm in a good ass mood. And you want to sit up here and try to pull a racial card on some damn grass. So, I'm sitting up here. I'm like, okay, whatever. Trying to, get this guy out of my head because I can already sense he's trying to provoke me. And let me tell y'all something about miserable ass people. Misery loves company for a reason, okay? Because as soon as you will notice a miserable person if they're trying so hard to get you to react to something and they're repetitive with it. I have came across, for instance, the last Lyft driver, very, repetitive with what she was saying, trying to piss me off. So y'all, he's still talking about this grass. And he was like, I see a lot of white people leave around you. I'm pretty sure they probably look at your grass and they just shake their head. I said, okay, sir, I get what you're saying. Okay, you can stop now, okay? It ain't that deep. It'll get cut. And ironically, the grass got cut today, y'all. I ain't say nothing. The grass just coincidentally got cut today. But maybe you should have came on a later day. You probably would never to say, but you were such a miserable person. You just felt like you needed to trigger me since I was young, and you thought that that whole respect your elders thing was going to apply to me. So I'm like, okay, I got it. Thank you. So after I'm thinking he's done talking, he's like, so you got a little boyfriend or something? Dude, you're on your job and you're harassing a customer at this point. Like, that's none of your business if I have one or not. So I'm sitting up here, I'm trying to keep it cute. And I can feel myself tensing up. Like, underneath this mask that I'm wearing, y'all, my face is getting reddish. Because I'm really over this dude. So I said, no, I have a girlfriend. Mind y'all, I ain't dating no damn body. But, we have to pull that card sometime. We have to sit up here and lie to get a person to shut the hell up talking to us. Because that's pretty much their way of trying to ease their little shot in or whatever with you. So he was like, oh, you got a girlfriend. Oh, what? Well, what would make you want to be with a woman? What you doing with a woman? What? Are you not? Did you forget you're on a job, sir? Are you really asking me that? Are you really coming at me about my sexuality as if I don't get enough of that from the damn LGBTQ community itself? Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, if you are not a part of that, you do not understand how much backlash bisexual people in general get just because of these bi-curious ass people who be on the low sneak dicking. And that ain't what bisexual people do. Okay, that's not even classified as a characteristic of a bisexual. A bisexual is somebody who sees themselves in a long-term relationship with either sex. We're not just with them to get or to have sex with them or, just to get a nigga's because you got some niggas in this world who really just love bi-curious women or bisexual women or even lesbians because of the fact that they think that they could either change you back to liking or you have these bi-curious people who sit up here and only do it due to the fact that it pleases their partner who just so happens to be masculine, a man. So because of that, we don't get respected. Like, I literally be having to lie to lesbians if I want to talk to them and tell them that I'm a lesbian when I know I actually classify as bisexual because I have been with a man. I haven't been with one in years, but I do have attraction to a man, and I do see myself marrying a man, vice versa with a woman. I just see myself with a woman more than with a man. So I'm sitting up here like, dude, are you not understanding that you are on a job? Like, are you really coming at me about my sexuality because of your bitter ass? Because Miss Sheila turned your ass down, and now you want to sit up here and be in my face and try to antagonize the situation. I'm sitting up here, trying to, mind my business or whatever. And the dude sits up here and he tries to come at me again. He was like, so you always been like that all your life? Trying, a miserable ass person, trying to piss me off, and it's working, but I don't want to show it. I'm still going to stay in a professional and yet content type of, mood, because I'm not going to give you the time of day to, smile at the fact that you pissed me off. Somebody you wanted. So y'all, I had to grab my concealer and stuff. But like I was saying, he's really sitting up here trying to piss me off. And I'm literally like, so he don't care. He don't care about losing his job. So if I report this dude, it should be no problem, because it's very obvious that you don't give a about your job. And that ass just want to get fired. He's looking for a reason to get fired. This looks like one of those reasons. So I'm like, yes, I've been like this all my life. It's not a phase, because I can tell you're coming at me with that it's a phase bullshit. It wasn't no phase. This was, like I was telling y'all, I was very in denial about feelings for a female. Like, my mom being with a female, I was disgusted at the time, because I really wanted her to be with my sperm donor, aka my dad. A lot of people, including family members, really thought that this was a phase, and it wasn't at all. It was, like I said, I could not stand seeing my mother with a female. And if I can't stand seeing you with somebody, or if I can't, swallow the thought of you being into females, and then all of a sudden I start liking females and I start hating myself for it, which I should have never done. I should have embraced it, because that was a part of me. And it's not a phase. So I can't stand that it's a phase bullshit. So anyways, y'all, I'm telling him that in the midst of him trying so hard to piss me off, he almost ends up hitting somebody. Like, literally, he's turning the corner into Publix, because this is where I'm heading. He's turning the corner into Publix and almost freaking hits somebody. And he's getting mad at her, talking about, all right, lady, you all up in her lane, though. Over here trying to be nosy. Over here trying to be disrespectful. And you know what? It ain't even no trying. You were, sir. You were very disrespectful. So he proceeds to bring up the grass in. He's like, well, you know what, one of y'all can get out there, what's wrong with y'all getting out there to cut the grass? She can get out there, trying to recommend things to for me to buy to get my grass cut. I'm like, let me hurry up and get the fuck out of this car before I choke this old ass bitch. Like, when I tell y'all, I cannot stand that, because it's very, very up. Like, how you gonna come for me and I ain't sent for you? One. Second off, dude, I don't understand why some of y'all Lyft drivers do not get that. Yes, it's your car, but you're on a job, period. This ain't your company. This is your job. You want to do that, you get your own company. You not finna do that and you represent somebody that I use on a regular. Like, I really had to wait to do this video, because I was about to act on emotion, which is not the best thing to do, because I was already in a vulnerable state due to this dude pissing me off, and I had a hunger headache, y'all. And y'all already know, when you have a hunger headache, you don't be want to hear shit. You just want to eat, and you don't want nobody to say shit to you until you eat, period. So I was telling my homie about this, She was like, you should have went off on him. Like, you should have cussed his ass out. And I'm like, no, because then I would have gave him what he wanted. People be looking for you to cuss them out. They be looking for you to get out of character because they ain't got better to do with their life. That's why I had to postpone doing this video till today, because it was like that right there. It never gets old. But at the same time, like, damn, dude, like, you ain't have anything else better to do. Like, nothing else better to do but try to come for me because Miss Shirley didn't want to with you. And I don't want to with you. And I'm pretty sure you already got this mindset that, hey, she just want to be with girls because a dude had hurt her. It ain't got nothing to do with that. I get so sick and tired of that. That is another vicarious characteristic. They want to sit up here. They get hurt so many times by dudes that they want to go to a female and think that the female is going to treat them better. Let me tell you something, honey. A female with a female knows, who knows your body better than you? A fucking female. So if you get with a female, guess what? They are 10 times ahead of the game. We know where to hit you. We know where to push a button. We know everything about you because we have the same fucking thing as you. And not only that, we're both emotional creatures. So all I gotta do is get you emotional. Get you hype. And it ain't gonna work, boo. You gonna be mad as hell because you done sat up here and thought that a female finna treat you better because niggas want. Girl, do you know how many studs that I've dated? That one. But you don't see me sitting up here saying, oh, I'm finna go back to a dude. Or how many niggas I done dated that one oh, I'm finna go to a hell no. What the no, like, that ain't how it went down. Like, why would you? Y'all vicarious bitches. Y'all kill me, bro. Y'all really be thinking that a female, I mean, there's females out there that will treat you better, but you are what you put out there. So if you showing them that your worth is the cost of a damn 25-cent candy, they gonna treat you like a 25-cent candy. They might not even give you that. They might treat you like a what is that, a little tutti frutti? That'd be like 5 cents when you go to the candy lady. Like, I don't know if that's what it is now, but that's how it was back then. Like, around my time, it was like 5 cents for a candy, for a little tutti frutti. Like, it's really just about how you portray yourself. So if you sit up here and, you know, you think that a girl is finna treat you better and you don't even know your worth, you in for a rude awakening, baby. I'm telling you, because that is not gonna happen. This is why you should never, like, do things out of emotion, because I guarantee you I was not this calm yesterday. I was, like, livid. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I ain't even show my face. Like, that's how livid I was. I ain't got no tape right now, so this finna have to do. Because I can't stand that. Like, I really hate how they have really portrayed my sexuality as, like, something fun to do. They don't take it serious at all. Or you have to sit up here and lie because and lesbians think that you finna be sneaky, and that's never the case. Like, if I'm with you, I'm with just you. That applies for either or. I mean, that's how it is in a heterosexual relationship. So I'm not understanding why y'all think that all bisexual females, first off, there's a difference between bisexual and bicurious, but y'all want to portray bicurious bitches as bisexual, and that's not the case. But anyways, you put us in this category where we just gon' fuck you over with a dude. For you to be a part of the LGBTQ and you not understand what that means, like, what the hell? I'm not understanding at all why it's so much hatred towards my sexuality from my own family. And I shouldn't have to lie about, you know, who I would rather see myself with, or feel like y'all think that I want to just have my cake and eat it too. I mean, trust me, I've had a female do that to me before. I classify her as bi-curious. Okay, like, I had every reason to. This was the same mother had a baby on me. This was the same mother who broadcast to the world that she was with him and kept me a secret. But that's another story time. If you want to hear that story time, like this video and I will deliver that. But yeah, like that makes me not get mad, but at the same time it still makes me mad, because that's like when you do the zodiac bull and automatically you classify like, oh my god, like, oh, they're a Pisces, I just got out of a relationship with a Pisces, they ain't gonna be so I'm just not gonna talk to them. What? Excuse me? You know how many times my horoscope told me that since I'm a Libra is who I'm compatible with, and my first boyfriend was a Libra? What? Seriously? You gonna fall for that? Girl, no, that's not, come on now. We better than that. We are really better than that. Like, come on now. Seriously? I wanted to tell y'all that because it's a lot of people who act on emotion. And being a female, that's kind of something that is expected, unfortunately, for me to act on emotion. And they try to really gun for that. Like, try to use that as a weakness for a female. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm about to do. So you are sadly mistaken if you think that I'm gonna act on emotion. Nah. So if you're one of those people who is still like struggling to deal with certain situations like that, you're not alone. It really took me a minute to get to that point where I was so cool and calm and collected, because like I was saying, homie wanted me to go off on him, you know, and that's something she has to learn not to do, because not every situation requires a reaction. It just, you gotta pick your own battles to fight, and that one wasn't worth fighting. This dude was miserable as hell. And I could sense it, like, you're just miserable. And you're trying everything in your power to piss me off, and it's actually quite entertaining, really, when I think about it. Like, you're so miserable that you like to test people to see if they will join your company, accompany you in being miserable. And I done worked too damn hard to get where I'm at, where I'm not letting anything destroy my peace. Nothing. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if you try to ruin my peace, boo. Period. But this look is really pretty, y'all. I really like it. I really just wanted to tell y'all that, because I feel like there was somebody out there who needed to hear this. That was yesterday. I'm still gonna finish this look. And y'all are gonna see it. So if you are paying close attention, my eyes, this ombre look is everything. I honestly did not know what I was going to do today, but this look is everything. Period. So let's get started with this. Get ready with me.
You should be vibing.
Some of you all might be wondering, because I did say that I did report him. Yes, I did. Did Lyft do anything? They told me they wouldn't pair me with him anymore, and they told me that they were allegedly taking further actions. But that was pretty much what they told me. The girl was actually pretty shocked to hear that, and I don't know if anybody has reported this before, or they were, you know, came into a situation like this with any of the drivers. And Lyft is probably like, what this girl must be bad as hell or some shit. Is this always some type of sexual claim or something? Like, I really don't, y'all. I didn't even, like, I was supposed to be giving y'all this get ready with me yesterday. I ain't go nowhere, because I'll be damned if I go somewhere and I'm already upset and, you know, not in my right mind, and then I want to sit up here and try to put somebody else in a funk. No, I'm gonna go out when my mind is clear. I had to calm myself down, like I told y'all. We gonna do what we were supposed to do. Hey guys, sorry my phone got hot as hell and I wasn't gonna risk it. You know, I had to let it charge because that is what I'm using to film all of my videos. And you know what, iPhone, I'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all, you know, the fact that I'm able to do something like that on this phone and still have some type of memory left. But this is the finished look, you guys. If you enjoyed this get ready with me, please give this video a like, okay? Thumbs up. If you want to hear that story time about the girl who had a baby on your girl, leave a comment and let me know. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. Anytime anybody tries to get you out of your comfort zone in a negative way, and you can sense it, and you can sense that they're trying to bring the worst out of you, that is an enemy, and you don't need to engage with them, period. Because I'm telling you, I was so ready to post a get ready with me yesterday, knowing that I was not in my right mind, and that is not a side of me that I like showing. That's anything that involves anger or just me flipping the fuck out. That's not what I want portrayed for me, and that's not what anybody should portray. I mean, that would have been nice to give y'all some very raw footage of me, but I would have regretted it. Like I said, it's not good to act on emotion, and I had to get back into my zone to really give y'all this look, because I probably would have never even slayed this look the way I did it. Like, come on, I would have never been able to give y'all what y'all see right now. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to this get ready with me and my rant about Lyft. Lyft, count your days. That's all I gotta say. Count your days, period. Anyways, thank you guys. I'm Shay Halt. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because it's going to get even more crazier than this. As you can see, this is kind of like a day-to-day thing for me, where I have some type of crazy ass story time to tell y'all. I don't know what it is. Like, even people at work will tell you something always happens to you, and it's always some crazy. So y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta finish. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know why I lied to y'all like that. I'm sorry. I'm probably just gonna hit up Target. They already know who I am at Target anyway. Probably go there and, you know, get my caramel ribbon crunch, a venti from Starbucks, and do a little shopping around and see if they got some new palettes or something. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.